What's the absolute first thing that you do or you find that you do to start or begin a new song? The first.
This changes all the time. So when I'm, this is going to be loaded because I think about this often, and people ask this question, and it changes all of the time. So, for example, I'll be getting in a mood. Somebody will hurt my feelings, or I'll be like waiting for band practice, whatever it is, and I'll be playing with a guitar or like just hearing things, and something will move through me, and like I'll there's like 4 or 5 chords. Like I'm like a pop nerd at my heart. Like I can, and plus I can't play the guitar, so I really don't have that many chords to filter through or sounds to like actually get from the guitar. So I'll just be strumming and change my strumming pattern or something, and it kind of like my mind kind of like I just kind of like open. It feels like a little bit of a space, and something will come through me, or like a mood will come through me, and then I'll hum something, and I'm like, oh, that's an interesting pattern. Sometimes I come in on the backbeat, which will change the phrasing of the words. Sometimes when I'm playing with myself, phrases will come in, and like actually words will form. Now when I'm playing with somebody, go ahead.
You said playing with yourself, and I literally had to check myself, and I said, I think she's talking about the guitar.
I am. They're talking about, I mean,
I'm just telling on myself. This is where my brain goes.
I play with myself in a lot of different ways, Dori. Like guitar, piano. It's cool.
Okay.
No. Oh, so that's a wrap. We can go down there, but no, focus. What are we talking about? Like, okay, so
now when you play with others, you said you play with yourself.
When I play with others,
I got distracted, and then you said with others, and I'm now just really going to be distracted.
That's right. When I play with others, it's a much more integrated process than I would hope. I know, right? My AC's on. So when I'm playing with somebody else, it depends on what their instrument of choice is. Oh my God. So for example, when I'm playing with my guitar player, my current guitar player.
I am sitting by my drawer. Okay, anyway.
Oh, I got my bag. I thought I was going to be down at the loft. There was, dude. Nope.
Okay.
Always, yes.
Focus.
So I am open to the universe. And what happens is if I can connect with my partner on certain levels, and it depends on who it is, because certain people that I'm working with have different levels of consciousness. So when I can match them in their consciousness or wherever they are, like, and we can meet, like it's almost an outer body experience sometimes. Mm-hmm. And like my guitar player was doing something the other day, and it was, I don't know, like the line, it turned into like some mixture of Tool and some like circus thing. It was nuts what we were channeling. And like we were talking about putting like transcendence in a lot of ways, and like everything's a metaphor for itself. We also watch a lot on quantum physics. So it becomes very dynamic. So the line that came through was the atomic lion sleeps, and like inner ancient slumber, something. And so then it starts to form. But me singing is different than me like songwriting, because that's a different process. Sometimes quickly, like I'll have a platform for like, okay, here's the line, here's the concept. So something like the atomic lion, like, are we talking like, Ishtar, her she was known for lions and some other, like, I want to say dragons. I don't know. I've actually seen parts of the Gates of Babylon when I was in Berlin, and I don't, it was like they reconstructed it or something. I don't even know if that still exists. I wasn't paying that much attention. I was more interested in other shit. But yeah, it's everything's a metaphor for everything, and we can put it on a microscopic level, and we can talk about it in terms of like, quasi fucking fractals, whatever, crystals, quantum physics, or we can put it in history and in something that's sexually motivated, or we can put it in something literal. And when I'm writing like physical lyrics. It's what is the song? What is the music saying to me? It's what is my guitar player saying to me? What becomes transcendent? How does that filter through me? And then how do I find the words to explain something that is mathematical, but also metaphorical, but also literal for how I feel about myself and how I feel about these moments and what I'm actually like emotionally feeling, and like, how do I put that into context and then sing about it?
And you already answered my next question, which was basically what comes first, the words or the music? And you covered that. It sounds to me like the majority of it the words are inspired by the music.
You have to learn.
And I really was curious, listening to the work, listening to the track that you sent to me that you're actually working on now. As you know, I'm a poet. And I write. Words come out of me. I don't do melodies and singing or music. So it was one of the things I was curious. And have you ever taken an actual written song and then turned it into a song that has no music and turned it into? Okay.